Peace Reflections. You are over here with Torithia. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. Hit the follow button. Reflection, depending on which platform you are on. Okay, because it lets all of my other crew members know. Hey, I have officially snuck in. Reflection, I done penetrated the dome, baby. I have broke the dome. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, I am a whole trigger by myself. If you are new to my crew, then welcome, baby. You have officially landed over here with greatness. You are with my smoking ass crew. Reflection, we go down rabbit holes. We jump from planet to planet, galaxy to galaxy, getting our reflections uncomfortable, baby. Getting them uncomfortable reflection. We are here to let them know about this. Do you believe in magic? Now, if you missed my other Do You Believe in Magic videos, definitely go check it out. Go to the playlist tab. Go over there to my voodoo videos, and you can definitely find some true stories over there. Reflection. You can find a lot of true stories over there concerning that. Do you believe in magic? Okay. Now let me turn the music down in my spaceship because I want y'all to hear me good. All right. Now again, reflection. I told you. I am a whole trigger. Some of my videos can get you uncomfortable. We're not going to agree on a lot of videos. Reflection, a lot of them we are, and a lot of them we aren't. And that's cool. I am just here to present you the information. I'm not here to make you a believer. I'm not here to tell you don't leave your toothbrush over her house. I'm not here to tell you you better make sure you got your panties and shit before you leave. I'm not listening, reflection. I'm just letting you know. I'm just listen. I'm just here to try to let you know a little. Do you believe in magic? I'm just trying to let you know about a couple warlocks and shit out there that don't wear crystals. They don't listen, reflection. They got that little white little yarn and shit around their wrist. It ain't even a crystal on that reflection. You won't even know. You won't even know. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just here. See, my crew, they know we come in secrecy, reflection. We come in secrecy because they don't want me to tell you. See, y'all just think it's the spaghettis. Talking about some, nah, I ain't gonna eat that spaghetti because I know about the spaghettis, baby. See, you gotta get out there old school shit, baby. That's old school. That's what I say. That's the old school reflection. That's that obvious, low vibrational beginner witch shit reflection. I'm talking about that advanced shit. I'm talking about some. They in the kitchen mad, and you don't know you shouldn't have her in there cooking your damn food while she mad, baby. She putting her energy into the food. Now you eat the food. Now you mad. You having a bad day. You tired. You ain't got no energy. Reflection. You got to know the games of magic. You got to know what you are dealing with. How you gonna protect yourself if you don't know what you're dealing with? Now I know they say that book will save you. I know they say it'll keep that witchcraft off of you, but reflection, you got to know better. You got to know better. Now I'm not telling you, I'm not saying nothing, but I am saying I know Psalms is a whole book of spells all by itself. Now I don't know how that book that got spells in it is going. Okay. I'm just see. I told you I'm a trigger. I told you I feel like I'm triggering you, and we ain't even got started. But I'm just saying reflection because I don't want you out there against that whoa with the wrong books and shit. I don't want you to reflection. Okay. Now I know they said that book is universal, but between me and you, it ain't reflection. It's not. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's get started. Make sure you hit the like button to reflection. Okay. And remember, these videos are not to offend anyone. These videos are strictly here for informational purposes only, baby. You better pick what you need to up off this spaceship. You better listen, reflection. It's a dangerous game out here. This shit can change. Listen, the dating pools is different. They can dress this shit up and make it real for you, baby. I just want you to know, don't be out there looking with your two eyes. You got to look with the conscience. You got to look with the conscience. You got to look with that third one, reflection.
Rituals. Which no shade to rituals. We stand a good ritual up in here. I do. My people do. But the rituals connected to black magic and the curses and the hexes, the blood magic, and how she was using.
First, I want to thank everybody who tagged me in this video. It does mean a lot to me that you value my opinion on such a serious subject matter. I do want to preface this by saying I will be discussing blood magic in this video, so there is your trigger warning. If you are fearful or if you don't have a good understanding of spirituality or the occult or whatever, just scroll on. This is not one of those types of videos. This is for educational purposes only. Many of you do not know that I am an intuitive reader and have been for almost a decade, and that I'm also a spiritual second generation or third, maybe even fourth spiritual practitioner. And That is by design. I have a page on here that was niched down completely to spirituality. That page was deleted, and I started building this platform and decided to pivot because I just didn't want to be put in a certain box. But not just that, I feel in my heart that what I practice is very sacred. When people think about magic, you think about, sugar jars or love spells or, money drawing and things of that nature. But I have seen with my own eyes people literally planting thoughts into someone's mind using a skull head. I've seen real life hexing. I've seen real life sacrifices. I've seen people really make voodoo dolls of people. Like, this is not just, Hollywood or entertainment, it's real life. When I joined TikTok and I seen people sharing certain ritual practices to a timeline that can place these types of things in anybody's hands, I felt a moral responsibility to teach things the right way. And then I backed away. With anything, there is good, there is bad, right? That's just the laws of life. And so, the same way you can utilize magic to transform your life for the better, because we're having a human experience, humans tend to abuse power. To truly call yourself a spiritual practitioner, you have to be truly rooted in integrity. Now, this is not limited to just the spiritual side of things. There are people who abuse power in the church as well. There are doctors who abuse power. Police officers abuse power. Human beings tend to abuse power. And when you think about the reasons why most people turn to magic in the first place, it is because they do not feel like they are in control. So we use magic to change the outcome of things. And it's a very fine line from manipulating certain energies and downright black magic, where you are completely overpowering someone else's ability to make a sound decision. Of how I do my petitions, right? You would be putting the target's name down first, and then you would be crossing their energy with your energy on top of it, right? 3 times. That's how that's like the baby level. That's like the beginner's level when you are petitioning the universe in regards to you and someone else, right? This is just writing their name. And now you could take it up a step from just their name and date of birth, and you can use a picture of this target, right?
Hit the like and subscribe button. I feel like it could be a little people out there ain't did that shadow work. Y'all want to listen at that though, but you don't want to go do no shadow work. You want to not learn how to do a little piece of dark magic reflection, but you don't want to know the basis of magic. Let's talk our shit real quick. Reflection. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm gonna get a couple baby magicians out there uncomfortable. Yes, you want to jump in the game doing dark magic. You want to jump in the game trying to manipulate other people's minds the whole time. You don't even know how to control your own mind. How do you not? How are you over there with herbs, crystals, incense, and a bowl of water trying to put thoughts into somebody else's head, and you can't even control all the thoughts going on in your fucking head? Hit the like and subscribe. But you over here with T, we talking real shit now. Reflection, we talking real shit, baby. I'm just saying. That's why we're doing over there in the shadow work. We are talking about mind control. We talking about learning to control your own mind, your own mental, your own thoughts, your own reality before you go and get a jar, a piece of parchment paper, and a little, you know the rest of the reflection. If you don't, then don't even worry about it. But I'm saying, you got to know the rules of the game. That's when karmic law, that's when you get people making them videos talking about shit went wrong. Talking about somebody think I'm finna step away from this spirituality. This do you believe in magic? Because you went in on some you went in not knowing the rules of the game. You went in not putting in that work, 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 work. Everything it costs for work, 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 work. On this spiritual journey is work, 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 work. Shit, reflection. They be wanting to skip the work. They want to skip the work, go to their ancestors, leave 2, 3 offerings while they trying to manifest some shit. As soon as they think they done wished upon a star and the star to fell in their hands, reflection. As soon as they think they got a prize, then no more offerings, no more ashe, no more you get what I'm saying, reflection. Fuck around and look for them crystals be in the corner some damn well. Listen, I'm just telling you how it go, reflection. You got to know the rules of the game. Your ancestors said, oh really? Oh, okay then. So you just feel like you Gucci Mane right now. So you're just sitting on top of the world, baby. You think you on top of that pyramid. You think you the all seeing eye around here. Okay then. Okay, let me shake some shit up. And when they get done shaking up shit, that's when them videos come talking about some y'all need to leave that spirituality alone. Y'all need to leave that hoodoo alone, baby. Y'all, all this demonic. No, tell them the real story. Tell them the whole truth. What they say, tell them the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, whatever, Lord. Reflection, listen. Listen, they be lying. They be lying. I said, look at this lie. See, because I'm a Scorpio. I can pierce through their eyes. I can pierce through them reflection. I'll be like, look at them. Look at them up there talking about something with a whole black and white checkerboard shirt on right now, talking about something. They need to go to Christ. They need to go to the Lord, baby. They need to go to Jesus is on the main line. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. You ain't think I knew that song? This your reflection. You better listen. I know all them do you believe in magic songs. Yes, I know all do you believe in magic. Okay, I'm making you uncomfortable. Okay, then I'm just telling you the truth is uncomfortable sometimes though. It be like that. It be like that.
Person you want to be with before you contact me for love magic. Once I do the work and then you start realizing this ain't the person you want to be with, this demon is eating up all your baby cereal, sitting on your couch and taking all your money from you, but you was in that honeymoon phase and you was blowing up my phone talking about you want this person, you don't care how much it costs. Once I do the work for you and I tie you two together, well, hey.
Reflection. That's how they be too. Shout out to him. Go over there, check out his YouTube page, Married to a Siren, and his TikTok page, Reflection Married to a Siren. You will not be disappointed, especially if this is your type of topic, okay? Now, with that being said, reflection, they will hit you up. Okay, listen. They said, listen, I'm all in. I'm head first. I'm diving deep into this. Do you believe in magic? Fuck the light magic, the in-between magic, the blue magic, all that shit. Give me the darkest. Give me the darkest you got. To give me the dark magic, baby. I want to feel like it's a hurricane coming. You get what I'm saying? That type of shit reflection. Then when the hurricane start, right? Just a little smaller hurricane. Just a little, not even just a baby hurricane, baby. Then they start losing their shit. Then they start talking about I'm rethinking the situation. Then they be talking about some don't even worry about it, keep the money, but I need you to stop this hurricane because I think you get what I'm saying. I don't know if this is the one that I really want. I think you get what I'm saying. Then reflection, when they attach themselves to them, then they realize down the road that they don't even want their ass. They really don't even like them. It was just a phase they was going through. It was just a cycle. It was just the chapter. It wasn't even the whole book. Yeah, is you done wrote a chapter as your whole book reflection. Imagine reading a book and you were supposed to read the whole book and you turn you turn one chapter into a whole book. Reflection, you had 32 other chapters and you done turned this one damn chapter into the whole book. It's called the illusion. So really think about it, reflection. You trying to put a spell on them to keep them the whole time. You're keeping your damn self. You keeping yourself from reaching greatness. I said it.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and discuss unwanted love spells, soul ties, curses, negative energy, and how to know if you were under a spiritual attack. So as far as soul ties and unwanted love spells, there are certain symptoms and occurrences that you want to look out for. Number one, constant thinking about this person, no matter what. Thinking and dreaming all the time. Number two, and it's a big one, your loss of free will and decision making once you are around this person. Number 3, constant longing for this person, even if you know that they are toxic for you. So yeah, soul ties can actually last a lifetime. So it's important to remember, when you share your body with someone, it's not just physical, it's spiritual. A person's energy is actually projected onto you from this act of intimacy. And you may even absorb some negative energy from their previous partners as well. When it comes to curses and hexes, whether someone put a curse directly on you or someone put a curse on your whole family for generations, there are certain signs that you definitely want to look out for.
Hit the like and subscribe button. You gotta know about them generational curses. Reflection. You think life is hard? Nah, baby, you just hit to break a couple generational curses from other. Maybe last lifetime you was so damn fine. You was fine as hell. Reflection last lifetime. You created a couple generational curses. Yeah, could have matched energies with a couple energies you wasn't supposed to match them with. Met him this lifetime. You was like, damn, it seems like we just clicked. But some in your spirit, not your spirit, some of your spirit said that motherfucker ain't right. They not right. I'm trying to tell you this from last lifetime. That's from last lifetime, baby. That energy is from last lifetime. I can't. You got free will and shit, so I can't just knock over no vases and shit and be like, hold on, wait, you don't need to fuck with them. But I'm finna put this feeling in your stomach, make you know what I'm saying, fart and shit. I'm finna put gas in your stomach. You ain't never did that reflection. They said, Tarethia, you ain't never had like your stomach, it was cramping and shit, or then you start coughing a lot when you got around a person, or your head and shit started hurting, your teeth started hurting, your eyes started twitching and shit. Them was your ancestors. They was trying to tell you, baby, that motherfucker is from last lifetime. That's the enemy right there, baby. That's the enemy, but you got free will. They said, listen, you supposed to be breaking generational curses. It's off from their ass. You supposed to listen, reflection. So now you know why you be meeting certain people. And it feel like you already know them, reflection. But then it seemed like y'all go through a lot of trials and tribulations. It's because that was from last lifetime. That was shit. You just wrapping it up, reflection. You just wrapping it up. You get what I'm saying?
One last thing I want to talk about is how to tell if someone is doing a love spell onto you. It's a little bit hard to tell because they're doing it in secret, but let's try to work on this. First of all, if you see them with a whole bunch of stuff and it's like love spell-esque, love spell ingredients, then you could be like, If you're noticing that. One last thing I want to talk about is how to tell if someone is doing a love spell onto you. It's a little bit hard to tell because they're doing it in secret, but let's try to work on this. First of all, if you see them with a whole bunch of stuff and it's like love spell-esque, love spell ingredients, then you could be like, If you're noticing that you're overreacting or acting a little bit differently than you do typically in relationships, that's another key as well. If you have an inkling, if your intuition's kind of like, this is kind of weird, then most likely it's weird. With me, I confirmed with 2 tarot readings and doing a tarot reading on myself, and every single reading, it was the same answer, which was yes.
Hit the like and subscribe button, reflection. You can go get you a little reading and shit. You think you want a victim of love spell, you can come over there to T. You can come to T. We can flip a couple cards on them and see what's going on with you, babe. We can do it now. Now, it's not for free, though. It's for a fee. It's for a little fee. Reflection for a little fee. Okay. Hit the like and subscribe button. You over here with T. You over here with Sarethia. Now you over here with my smoking ass crew. We over here talking reflection. We talking about this. Do you believe in magic? We are talking about these witches and warlocks out there with them love spell shit. You heard what she said? A reflection. He didn't know that she was in there finna cook. He thought she was cooking sugar cookies. He thought when she came from the grocery store, reflection, she was cooking sugar cookies. The whole time she was cooking that. Whoa. She was cooking a couple voodoo dolls. Yeah, it's a couple voodoo dolls, not sugar cookies, kind of the same ingredients a little bit. Okay.
When we are experiencing a lot of witchcraft or evil eye or spell work over our lives, one of the main areas that will be affected is your relationships. Here are 3 signs that your love life could be cursed. Let's keep in mind that these curses can fall into 3 categories. 1, these curses could be self-inflicted. 2, they could be sent by an enemy or a hater. And 3, these curses could be passed down ancestrally, as in a generational curse. Sign number 1 is having recurring dreams about your ex, especially if these dreams are intimate, as in you all are doing things that grown folks be doing. Eating in your dreams and being intimate in your dreams is always a sign of a curse or of extremely negative energy attachments. This curse could be occurring for 2 reasons. Either 1, you have an active soul tie. 2, you are dealing with marine spirits, also known as an incubus or a succubus. Usually people will summon marine spirits in order to perform a destiny swap or in order to exchange energies and steal your blessings, your beauty, etc. If you want to know what the solutions are, please go over to my channel, Surviving Witchcraft with Oshun Speaks. Sign number 2. Meeting the same types of partners over and over. Even as you change where you go, you change how you dress, you try to change your type and the person that you are attracted to, yet you keep meeting the same type of person. And sign number 3 is that you no longer receive the same level of attention, attraction, or passion, either in your romantic suitors or in a relationship that you are actively in. Let's say you and your partner were initially very attracted to one another, but something flipped in the relationship to where that person is no longer as nice to you, as passionate with you. If you are single and you go out to places to mingle, but you no longer receive the same level of attention that you once did, this can be a sign that someone is performing what is called a glamour spell on you. Everything is energy, including money, including beauty, and so that person will siphon the energy of your beauty in order to wear it like a cloak for themselves. And if you would like to know more,
mad bitches that be linking up. That's what I call them, reflection. A mad bitch with a broken wand that linked up reflection. They'll do it because they do you believe in magic don't be strong enough. They will and power don't be strong enough. Reflection, they don't do shadow work. They don't do that shadow work. They not over here, you get what I'm saying, fucking with the wife. They not over here with greatness. So they don't know. They don't know reflection. They don't know that shit gonna hit them like a choo-choo train. Like a choo-choo train with no brakes, reflection.
Person you want to be with before you contact me for love magic. Once I do the work and then you start realizing this ain't the person you want to be with, this demon is eating up all your baby cereal, sitting on your couch and taking all your money from you, but you was in that honeymoon phase and you was blowing up my phone talking about you want this person, you don't care how much.
You heard what he said, reflection. I know I already played that one, but it was okay. You heard me, it was okay. That was good information. That was good information. Go over there married to a siren baby over there. I thought you get what I'm saying. Listen, he said he married to a mermaid. He married to a siren. So with that being said, reflection, what do you think about this? What do you think about we talked about spiritual husbands last night in our other video. Couple story times over there about this guy who was married and he, you know what I'm saying, he found this other lady. You get what I'm saying? She had a couple crystals on, a couple rosemary in the back, couple jars and shit with his name and pictures on them, allegedly, reflection. And it showed like how her magic backfired. And it also showed how she had a strong grip on his ass, reflection. He couldn't even stand his wife. Okay. When I tell you that, do you believe in magic will come and literally rearrange your whole life, reflection, you got to have strong willpower. Okay, you have to be aware of the synchronicity and the signs that are around you, especially if you think that you are a victim of depression, if you think shit just going wrong in your life, one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing, it may be that do you believe in magic? It could be a mad bitch with a wide back in the background that has linked up on your reflection. That motherfucker could have a couple of black and white candles on your baby. They could have a couple on reflection.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna just get straight to the point, and then I'm gonna read a couple scriptures and then tell you how to break the charms. All right, so so 3 signs that you've been charmed. Now these are not the only 3 signs, but these are the 3 main signs. And this I'm telling you from my own experiences. Like, I'm sure there are tons of people out there with similar experiences, but I'm telling you from my own experiences as someone who has been charmed more times than I would like to admit. But you know, God allowed it, and you know, this is what has given me the knowledge that I have. Like, the things that the Lord has allowed me to go through is, you know, what has given me the knowledge that I have of witchcraft and overcoming demonic attacks and empowering, you know, being an empowered Christian. You know, you don't want to be a weak Christian. I used to be a weak Christian. I'm not gonna say I was a powerless Christian, but you know, I didn't you can't utilize power that you don't know you have. You know, I didn't have that knowledge, you know, but I have it now. And so I want to share it with you. So, like, number one for me is a memory fog. Like, if you hang out with somebody and then like, your memory of hanging out with them is like kind of foggy, especially, you know, if you don't drink or you don't smoke, you're like completely sober and your memory is still foggy. To me, that is number one sign that you've been charmed. Because you are so heavily under demonic influence that you are not fully conscious or present, so you can't have a memory that you didn't experience. So that's number one. And you know what's crazy? I was gonna do this video like a couple weeks ago. The Lord put it on my heart to do this video, and I wanted to do an in-depth study before I filmed this. But then my homegirl sent me this news report about, like, Taylor Swift fans having amnesia about their concert, and you know, about, you know, their experience at her concert, and some Beyonce fans having the same thing. And I was like, bruh, this is so, they're so demonic, yo. If you don't believe that those are witches, you're probably charmed too. Lord forgive me, but you know, I don't know. But they're clearly witches. I mean, look, Beyonce was the one who had that little lyric about using the pages of the Bible as a tampon. I'm like, bruh, if that's not demonic, I don't know what is. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, when my homegirl sent me that article, I was like, yeah, this is a sign that I really need to do this video. Because, you know, we got to be aware of these things. But yeah, foggy memory. And like, it's like the same as if you're drunk, you know, like when you're drunk and you don't really remember the night because you were drunk. See, that's why they call it wine and spirits. You know, the alcohol, liquor is a spirit. And so, like, you will start to do things that are out of character. That's the second thing, like unusual behavior. So everybody who knows me knows that I hate germs. I hate germs and dirt. Like, I hate it. So I remember one time when I was this was like years and years ago, when I was like drunk. It was my birthday and I used to smoke cigarettes, and I had taken, like, I shared a cigarette with a complete stranger. Sober me would never have done that. But you know, just like being under the influence of alcohol, and that's a spirit, we have that same, it's the same thing when you're under the influence of demonic powers or spells, you know? And so I remember one time there was this one witch, and she had fixed me some food, and like, my daughter told me, because my daughter knows how I am, she was like, hey, she wasn't using gloves. And I was like, oh, it's fine, she washes her hands. That is so out of character for me. I even get mad when I think back about it. Like, I would never do that. And I wouldn't even eat food from these people. Like, at the way that I am now, I don't take food from anybody that I don't trust. Like, even people that I know, if I don't know where they stand spiritually, I don't take food from them. But because I'm not trying to get charmed. But and then so yeah, number one, you know, amnesia, memory loss, you know, or foggy memories about a situation. Because I remember, like I was saying, like my first date with my ex, who was a warlock, I was telling you guys about. I didn't know it at the time. I always thought it was weird that I could barely remember the first time we hung out. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, even shortly after, I couldn't remember. And I always thought that was weird because I didn't drink, I didn't smoke. It was just weird. But I mean, now I know. But yeah, and he had given me, I think he gave me a glass of water. So, you know, I wasn't, or maybe it was a bottle of water, I don't know. But I wasn't drugged, but I was definitely charmed. But anyway, so number one, memory fog. Number two, unusual behavior. And number three is like obsessive thoughts. Almost like you just can't get enough of a person. Like, they're on your mind all the time, first thing when you wake up, this, that. And like, you just can never get tired of being around them. Like, you think about them all the time. I remember even like, you know, this could be you know, like a crush or just like a friend that you just can't get enough of. Like, I remember that same witch, and I used to work a lot. I used to work like at the time I was working like 80-hour weeks, and then if I had like time off, I would spend it with her. And I'm like, in retrospect, I'm like, why? But like back then I was like, yeah, you know, she's my friend. And I would be over her house like making banana bread and stuff. I'm like baking all week long and then go to her house and bake on my day off, you know, stuff like that. That's not or like even in relationships, like if it's somebody who has charmed you, like, or put a love spell, you know, a lot of times you'll just like constantly, you'll just be like, oh, all crazy about them. And there's like nothing special about them. They're like skinny with buck teeth and, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. And you're like, oh, this guy or whatever. So, you know, so yeah, those are the three things. Oh, these are the scriptures I want to read to you before I run out of time. This is Acts 8:9-13. There was a certain man called Simon who previously practiced sorcery in the city and astonished the people of Samaria, claiming that he was someone great, to whom they all gave heed, from the least to the greatest, saying, this man is the great power of God. And they heeded him because he had astonished them with his sorceries for a long time. But when they believed Philip as he preached the things concerning the kingdom of God in the name of Jesus Christ, both men and women were baptized. Then Simon himself also believed. Now, two things I want to point out about this. One, they believed that power was God. You know, the Bible says, you know, Satan himself, you know, like he portrays himself as minister of light, right? So this guy was the opposite of God. He was operating under demonic powers and bewitching all these people to, you know, to honor and respect him. And it was really, you know, that he was passing it off as God, and they believed it. And then two, what I want to, well, three things I want to point out. It says that when they believed Philip, you know, as he preached the things concerning Jesus, they were baptized. So what that tells us is that the word, the truth, can break a curse, right? Can break a charm. You know, receiving revelation on something is just, you know, receiving revelation on sound teaching is just as valid a form of deliverance as having a demon cast out of you.
Take them to the water, baby. Okay, reflection. I ain't trying to make nobody in here uncomfortable, okay? Because I know it's not a lot of Christian Dior's in here, but the ones that is, did y'all get that little scripture, baby? Y'all got that? I told you, baby. I'm unbiased. I really am, reflection. I know what you be thinking sometimes, but I'm really unbiased. I can sit in any room. I'm cool with it. So with that being said, reflection, she made some very good points. When you are under the impression of that craft, when you are under that, whoa, 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 you will do things unknowingly. People around you be like, why the fuck they moving like that? Why they acting like that? They don't know I'm leaving, do shit like that. You'll be doing things out of the ordinary and everybody can see it. But we all even know somebody like that. We like, she didn't used to act like that. Or he didn't used to act like that. Now all of a sudden his ass is acting a little strange ever since she came over there. You know, the one, every time she sit down, you see her panties and shit. Her, you know, little string and shit. It's her every time. I don't know. I think it's something that's string.
Signs that there's a witchcraft meeting taking place in your area. Number one, you discover that between 12 a.m. to 2, 3 a.m. like that, strange activities begin to occur, such as dogs are barking a lot at that particular time of the hour at night. You hear like owls are crying. You hear a cat crying. You hear like a kind of strange wind that hits your door and hit your window. You hear like you are hearing a voice at night, like you are hearing a laughter, or you hear like or certain hour of the night, and as the wind is happening, or maybe the moon is shining outside, you look through the window, it's like a strange person just passed. It's like you are feeling some kind of goosebumps. Or babies begin to cry at night, because babies can sense witchcraft activities. Remember, babies are pure. Babies begin to cry at night. It's a sign that there's a witchcraft meeting taking place in your neighborhood and in your surrounding. When you notice these kind of things, you wake up and you begin to pray.
The whole time you thought the baby just wanted a bottle and shit. Reflection. I thought I just had to warm up a little bottle. Just a little something the whole time. It's them damn witches and warlocks out there, baby. With them obsidian crystals. Now we gonna talk about the dates that witchcraft is heavy. Now, don't get me wrong, all master magicians, they live, breathe, walk, and talk magic. Reflection. Every move they make, every little step they take, they incorporate magic into their lives. But I'm talking about the big Sabbath reflection. Okay, I'm talking about those. I'm talking about the ceremonies, the dates and shit, when they really gather and when they really meet, and the purposes that they meet on these days. I'm definitely going to drop a video on that, probably if not tonight, then tomorrow. So definitely look for that as well, reflection. Okay, all of that is key.
Okay, so I had a couple people ask me what are some ways that a person can put witchcraft on you through a love spell. So let me tell you. If a person wanted to put roots on you, what they call it, roots, voodoo, whatever, witchcraft, if they want to put that on you to keep you in their life, male or female, one of the main things they need is a piece of your undergarments. Like, they can use your underwear, your boxers, bras, anything that's close to your skin that you wear up underneath your clothes, they can use that. So that's why it's important to never leave your underwear at nobody's house. Okay? Number 2, your pictures. I emphasize on that because pictures, they can use that, whatever. Okay, they can do all kind of stuff with your pictures, baby. They can print them out. You don't matter if they're online. They can print them out. They can speak word curses over them. They can write it down. They can write stuff on your pictures. Crazy stuff. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. Number 3, if a woman trying to keep a man, she can let him have sex with her period on. This period sex does cause like a spiritual type, a soul tie. So that's a form of witchcraft, period sex. Okay, another thing too, if a woman wanted a man to be in her life, she could use some of his, I don't want to say the word, but his semen, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could use some of that. You know, let's say for instance, y'all having sex and you nut inside of her. She can go to the bathroom real quick, get some tissue, wipe out with your semen on her, and go from there with it. Y'all, it's so many different ways they can put food on. Period. I've heard of people, women putting.
Girl, hush your mouth and shut the door and keep on fucking talking. Reflection. I couldn't let y'all listen to all that over here. I couldn't do what she was getting to. She went from beginner magic to a little. I said, you trying to get into some medium magic? Are you trying to get into a little brown copper magic? They said, what, you read the little brown and copper magic? You know, that's in between the white and the dark magic. It's so close to dark, and it's so far from light, but it ain't quite dark magic. But damn it, you knocking on the door with dark magic, baby. Okay, girl, shut your mouth. Keep on talking. Okay, hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, all this shit is alleged. This what we heard over there in the ethers, baby. This is a shit we heard all the way in the ethers. Reflection.
So I had a client ask what my beef was with love spells. On my other page, I have a video pinned that talks about how I don't feel as if love spells are usually the best course of action or what the person is actually in need of when they do those love spells. And then based on the fact that where did you even get the love spell to begin with, well, we're not going to get off into that. Now, when I say that I'm anti-love spell, which I'm not, I think that they have their place. What I am 100% against is when people, most of the time, when people perform love spells, they are doing it in the energy of desperation and lack of control. And to me, doing any ritual in that frequency is destined to backfire. I'm sorry, I just have to say it's destined to backfire, and the backfiring of a love spell is not worth manipulating someone else's free will. Now, this is my
fuck around reflection. You think it's over because you done with them and everything. You realize that wasn't even really the energy that you want, reflection. The love spell and everything that broke off their ass and the wore off on them a little bit, reflection. Next thing you know, you go meet somebody that you really like. You really want to be with this person. This is the one. This is the one, no love spell needed, but the whole time, reflection. This is karma set, baby. Karma gonna dress it up and make it real for you. Karma say, yes, yes, I need you to pay for that love spell that you need. I need for that jar and shit. That jar with the, you know what you put in there. You know what you put in there. And I'm not talking about the rose quartz crystals. You know that other shit that you put in there. Now you got to pay for that. Listen, I just came back to collect, baby. I just trick or treat. It's Halloween season. I just came back, put some in my bag, baby. Hurry up, put some in my trick or treat bag. So that's how karma, because she got a wide ass back, reflection. She got a wide back. So, you know, she's very not understanding. She don't understand reflection. She just angry. You ain't never met somebody who was just angry for no reason, baby. They was just they never see the optimistic side of the wheel, reflection. So is that's how karma get down. So you have to watch when you breaking universal laws. You really have to make sure you not tilting the scales. Make sure you in the right frame of mind. Reflection when you try to do a love spell, because like she said, a lot of people will do them out of desperation. They'll do them not thinking the whole thing through, reflection. Okay, again, you think you want that person. Do you really want them, or do you just don't want them to be with somebody else? Is it like sometimes, reflection, shit, we gotta ask ourselves those real hard questions. Do we really want to attach ourselves to this person because we really love them and want to be with them, or is it we just don't want to see them with nobody else? Because you feel that way right now, but 3-4 cycles down the line, you may not feel that way, but you not already attached them to them. You not already attach yourself to them. So what do the lonely two, reflection, when they need love? What do they do when the love spell has backfired? When the love spell has took a hold of them, reflection, but now you don't want their ass. You don't want them, but you don't already mess with their free will. Now that's when karma come in. That's when you finna see the effects of your love spell.
Signs someone has put a love spell on you or is sending psychic attacks against you. The reason why I'm making this video is because recently a lot of the customers who have booked sessions with me keep telling me that they feel like somebody has either put a love spell on them or somebody has been hexing them. So if this lands on your For You page, you might want to listen just in case, because I feel like the energies in the air these days is just not right. All right, so the first topic will be, how do you know if somebody put a love spell on you? I've had this happen to me many times, unfortunately, because people are psychotic and they want to control your free will. Sign number 1 of a love spell is that person that you're suddenly infatuated with is not your type at all. In terms of physical appearance, personality, character, background, they're just not your type. You would never be interested in a person like that. Which leads me to the second sign. For some reason, all of a sudden, you feel this pull towards them. You obsessively start to think about them out of nowhere when you, in your right mind, know that this is not your person. Sign number 3 is because you obsessively start to think about them so much, you start to see their name everywhere. You start to dream about them, and in some extreme cases in your dream, that person is having sex with you. And you wake up feeling disgusted because you're not even into that person. The obsession and the attraction you will feel towards that person will feel against your will. You will feel like you're fighting against yourself. Sign number 4 is love and disgust mixed together. Because your soul and your higher self knows that this person is not the one for you, but you're under a love spell, you will feel a constant conflict, like, oh, I like this person. No, I don't. Oh, I shouldn't like them, but I do. And this constant push and pull will honestly make you feel kind of disgusted towards that person, yet at the same time, you just cannot escape them. And the last sign is, before you never really cared if that person paid attention to you or not, but now you keep trying to seek their attention. Again, you know this person is not for you, you don't care about them, yet you always want their attention. You are literally feeling like there's some kind of outside force controlling you, like you feel like you have no free will. And honestly, that is the biggest sign. You feel like you have no free will when it comes to this attraction. Also, your intuition will be telling you something is wrong. It will just not feel natural. Now, the reason why certain people put love spells on other people is because they have control issues. Either you're out of their league, or you're married, or you have a significant other, but they're obsessed with you, or you try to break up with them and they're obsessed with you, they will put a love spell on you. Or in other extreme cases, there will be gold diggers that put love spell on people way above their caliber. And this is where you see certain pairs that just don't make sense. You know those romantic pairs that you see walking down on the street or you see in public and you're just like, how? And that's not to be judgmental, because love is love. But I honestly feel like a good percentage of them may be due to energy manipulation. So the second topic is, how do you know if somebody's hexing you or sending you negative spell work? There are many different kind of hexes. So example, if somebody is jealous of your beauty and they hex your beauty or they evil eye your beauty, you will see your hair start thinning out, your hair will start falling out, you will start to get breakouts, your eyes and skin will look dull, and when you look in the mirror, you feel like you're looking at another person, like it's just not you anymore. Do you know why this happens? It's because their energy is attached to you. Their negative energy is now attached to you. You have an outside energy lingering around you. This is why when you look in the mirror, you feel like you're no longer yourself. Now, if this is a hex for your finances, obviously this is going to be even more obvious. Your business will go downhill, or your paychecks will just start. It's like money will be leaking from an endless, unpatchable hole. It's like every time you make money, something happens where that money just disappears. You know that somebody's sending you the evil eye or hexing your money when you have seen some kind of success, or you have told certain people, oh my God, this month I made like X amount of money, and then all of a sudden the next month you're not making the same amount. Only reserve good news for people that you truly trust. Don't just tell the whole world that, hey, I'm living my best life, because you have no idea who somebody is in the spirit. Some people have very strong spirits in which just one evil eye from them can actually ruin your life. You have no idea what kind of entities are attached to certain people. This is why it's important to keep your manifestations to yourself as well. Now,
you better know a reflection. I remember one time I'm gonna share this video with y'all when some mad bitches had linked up on T, baby. Let me tell you, I had a mad bitch link up on me in person and in the background reflection. Let me tell you about the time that a mad bitch linked up on T in person, baby. Yeah, she was a little witchy witch. She had a little piece of do you believe in magic and a reflection. I think she was a Capricorn. I don't remember though. But they said, how you know all that, Sarita? I want to count. I'm a bad mammy jammy, baby. But anyway, I'm just saying. So I was out reflection. I had never seen this bitch a day in my life. I didn't know the hoe from a paint. I didn't know her from white paint or black paint reflection. I didn't know her from an oak wood one to a pine wood one. I didn't know her like that reflection. I didn't know her at all, to be honest. So anyway, make a long story short, I was down there with this dude I was talking to. We was out and shit. We was out. He dealt in a little piece of do you believe in magic, a little piece of 33 reflection. He could have been. Now listen. Anyway, we out, we chilling. You get what I'm saying? I'm having a good motherfucking time. But I noticed a bitch in the background of all my pictures looking at me. You know how you be taking pictures and shit. Keep in mind, just because I'm out reflection, I'm on point at all times. So I see this bitch in the background looking at me reflection. And she looked like she constipated. She don't look happy in the background and shit. She had a little serpent and shit around her neck too. She had a little snake around her neck. If you watching the video, fuck you. Like I said, when I said reflect, she had a little snake around her neck and shit. I said, okay then. So I'm already knowing, I'm already on point. I said, okay, I see what type of time it is. I see what type of time it is. The whole time reflection, the dude that I was talking to, right? He used to fuck with the girl. Listen, I can't make this shit up. And listen, you can get put in some fucked up situations when they do you believe in magic with these witches and warlocks. So anyway, make a long story short, but she didn't know reflection that I was with my twin. I was with the twin at the time. So Listen, when you with your twin reflection and y'all get to penetrating that magic, that do you believe in magic, that shit can be unmatched. I didn't know that day though. I didn't know until I get what I'm saying. Until I walked that trial motherfucking tribulation. I said, shout out to us. So anyway, make a long story short, reflection. The hoe kept giving me the look in the background of my pictures and shit. When I'm taking pictures, she looked like she was stank faced and shit, like she was constipated and she couldn't find no bathroom right. So anyway, make a long story. She never said nothing to me though. She never said nothing to me. One thing about me, reflection, I don't start no shit, but I got that look. You get what I'm saying? I'm demanding respect. I'm gonna give you your respect and you gonna give me mine and we gonna tell the whole room up. Fuck it. But anyway, hit the like and subscribe button, reflection. I'm straight from the sun. I keep telling you, I'm working on myself. I'm doing shadow work. I'm doing shadow work. Okay. I've been this size my whole life. So anyway, so you get what I'm saying? I've been little. I've been little my whole life, reflection. Okay. So you gotta know how to maneuver when you're little, baby. So especially in that do you believe in magic game, you just never know. So anyway, reflection. That's why it's good to know how to control your mental and not. I mean, you can overpower somebody physically, but when you learn how to do it mentally, reflection, that shit on a whole nother level. That shit, you be like, listen, I think I'm gonna do this shit mental because I don't know. I think this is better. I think you get what I'm saying. No trace, no case, no faith, baby. Okay. Let me calm down. We're on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe button. It's my smoking ass crew. I told you this how we do reflection. So anyway, back to the story. Next thing I know, the bitch in the background looking all crazy and shit. So I felt I didn't feel no type of way, but I felt like she was trying to penetrate my energy. I felt like she was trying to send me shit because keep in mind, it was plenty of people out, reflection. It was plenty of people. It would look like it was a block party or something. It was plenty of people out, but every time I took a picture, her ass was somewhere in the background of my picture. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right here? So anyway, I'm paying attention to the signs. So next thing I know, reflection, I could have mind manipulated and did a couple of things and sent some energy, penetrated his energy and penetrated her energy. And make a long story short, next thing by the end of the night, reflect, she had to end up leaving. She had to end up leaving because she got really, 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 really sick. She got really, really sick, reflection. I don't know why. I don't know. I listen, no face. I was sitting over there on the other side. You get what I'm saying? On the other side of the establishment, reflection. I was on the other side. I wasn't even doing nothing. Okay. So next thing I know, she had to leave, reflection, because she had got real, real sick and shit. I said, damn, the serpent didn't save you, baby. You should have got some of that serpent venom, babe. You should have got, listen. What's the point? What you bring the serpent? What you bring them for then, baby? What you bring for? See, you need to go home and get you another serpent. You need to get you another serpent, girl. Or you just didn't know you was fucking with the one. You was fucking with the one, baby. Mm-hmm. That's what I be saying, reflection. Witches and warlocks, they'll be fuck around. You'll be at a gathering. Don't know it's some witches and warlocks. They over there sending energy, reflection, sending energy through their eyes and a whole type of shit. Don't get me started. I keep a couple crystals on me. But listen, I guess she thought my crystals and her serpent. I guess she said, listen, bitch, I got the real deal around my neck hole. I got the serpent, baby. I'm ready. You thought you was queen of the night, baby. You have met the one. I said, no, baby, you are the two. Hit the like and subscribe button, reflection. Until next time.